months ago has all built for this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on last season's national champions, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll run it from the gun.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job on this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Dropping back. It's a bunt. Quick throw over the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. And the Cowboys come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quick throw, the catch is made. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Touchdown, Cowboys. Strong game by this quarterback. Setting the tone early. How about the execution? Opening drive of a conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the wideout goes in motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He lets it rip. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
So quickly, all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. Movement at the second level of the defense now. And here's the handoff. Powers through the tackle. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They're going to run it. And that gets the carry. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moves to the 45.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
With the catch, it's Lawrence. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, a wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Second down play coming up. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Has the first down and more. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The Red Raiders have 1st and 10 here. It's a blitz look here from the defense. throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Big throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Brought down, and the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
They told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football. And here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
To stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. A quick throw to the flat. It's a screen.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Fourth down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Final play before the end of the quarter. And the single back takes the handoff. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. Some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one in this conference championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we move to the second quarter, you hope these teams will build on a promising start. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They're going to run it here. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Looking downfield, it's a bunt. Pressure is coming. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll try the left side with a toss. As the first down is still going. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Too much speed for the defense.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Well, they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. They punched it in their last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
You know, in these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving, and the opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner route. So hard to cover this.
Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the 1st down marker. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup here.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Makes an open space. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
Because that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Handoff for the single back. Moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. The Cowboys looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
And now the running back's got it again. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Big guys up front line up. It's first down.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
There's the handoff. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. And the Cowboys will have 1st and 10 here. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. First down, looking for more now. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Cowboys.
But it was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Pre-snap motion from the offense. First down, looking to throw the football. Running back has it on the screen now. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And he drops back in the gun. On the move now. Tries to get it to the running back. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, that's exactly what you love to see here in this 2-minute offense. You come up with a big play, and all of a sudden your mindset gets much more aggressive. You're not thinking just about 3 points. Maybe take some shots, get the ball into the end zone.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Receiver in motion now. Play action here on first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Tackle short return, but the pick ends that quick.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
Looking deep downfield to the left. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Oh, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Fights through a tackle. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it in the open. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain in the pitch and catch.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? It's press coverage now from these DBs. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
That's how you close a half off of this offense, leaning on the run game to get into the end zone and setting yourself up to go into half all tied up. What a game we have here.
And he knocks through the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Got the first down and still motoring. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Here's the second down play. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made after a big gain.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
One big play, and the offense has flipped the field. They were across the 50, set up with a first down. That's caught. It's Lawrence. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Getting set. Here's second down. Now here's the toss play. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
What a job at the line of scrimmage by this defense. Looked like a no-brainer. Second and short. Easy first down. No. Denied. Stopped. Bring up third down.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. The running back here on a direct snap. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. Got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
And the Red Raiders look to keep this drive moving. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He finds the running back in the flat. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down after that completion. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Could take it all the way. The 20. The 10. Touchdown. Oklahoma State. A huge defensive score.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
See if they can convert the point after. So with the PAT, they take a 7-point lead, 28-21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. And they recover from that right now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Catch made over the middle. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
It's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That run moves the ball across the 35.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that previous play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And they don't block the defensive end who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Breaks another one, gets set. It's third down. Quick throw caught on the left side. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Well, trailing in the game like this, the offense really needed this conversion, and they got it. Let's see if they can build on some momentum after that.
The Red Raiders line up on 1st and 10 now. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country. And they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Looking for a man. Fires it to the wideout. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And the Red Raiders will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Back in motion now. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Lets it go quickly. The QB throws his third pick of the day.
Well, they come out of that nickel package, and the move pays off, gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. They'll try the right here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And the Cowboys hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
First down here for this offense.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. New set of downs for the offense. First and 10.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. Kirk, what in the world was going on the defensive side of that play?
Wow, what was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about it and gifted him a touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. This should be the last play of the quarter. And looking to throw now on first down. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway. Well, Kirk, Oklahoma State has the lead here. And they're going to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Back to throw. It's Savant. He escapes the pocket. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal. The Cowboys will come to the line to crank up the tempo. It's complete. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. This quarterback on fire today. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. Quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. Now, let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. They fumbled it away last time, and now they're in a big hole. They got to react quickly here. Send the back in motion. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's caught on the crossing pattern. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Texas Tech. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. 28. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Goes to his right side there for the completion. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having the lead here in the fourth.
And the Cowboys will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense. Try to get everybody on the same page here. Now it's second down here. And the wideout goes in motion. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
The Cowboys begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Scanning the field. It's Avant. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers and those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes the grab. It's Lawrence. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Important second down play coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Oh, and he very nearly threw a fourth interception today. He's going to set up third down.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. QB keeper all the way. Breaks into the clear. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. He's running out of time here. The pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. He keeps it on the design run. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play. The Red Raiders pick up enough yards to move the sticks. They're going to run it. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Critical moment of this conference championship. Third and short on the 7th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Lawrence.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
And the Red Raiders will line up on 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Looking for the end zone, but not complete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
4th down, looking to throw for it. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter. On a 4th down play, they step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you see your victory.
And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. From deep in their own territory, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's bringing it back. And that's a solid return after the interception.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a 1st down play and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. He's looking to throw. A deep shot to the right. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Red Raiders. A tight end is a matchup nightmare for this defense, Kirk, and they made him pay that time.
This tight end is so dangerous, and he's trying to remind his quarterback, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Receivers are getting most of the attention from this secondary, but I bet now they're going to be a lot more focused on what this guy can do.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And that attempt just bounces out of bounds, and that'll be, of course, a penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass. It's Avant. Quick throw to the left side. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
The misfire in 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. Pounding away with the run game. Gets the 1st and still running. They bring him down, but that first down should be enough to clinch the conference championship.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, that would have been his 5th touchdown of the game if he hit that one. I'm a little surprised he didn't get it. He's been on the money today.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Well, the defender makes the catch, but it's ruled out of bounds, so incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Cowboys will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Chris, the defense does exactly what they needed to get back into this game. It's a 2-possession game. With this interception and a quick score, they're right back in it.
Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for a late, deep throw. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. He makes the grab. And they stop the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. No press here. The defense backing away. There's contact on the throw. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. It's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33. Here comes the opening play of the drive. We begin from the 33. On first down, it's play action. Defense is coming after him. And he will be sacked, trying to throw on the final play. The defense with a consolation sack to finish this off. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports.